Thanks, Catherine, and what a pleasure to be in a room full of entrepreneurs and people that support free enterprise. Now, you might wonder why a bunch of guys from Calgary came to Toronto. And no offense, Mike, but we actually had two objectives. First off, we're here to repatriate our next Prime Minister of Canada. And I got to tell you, Torontonians, we're bringing him back home to Alberta. And Pierre, you challenged a number of us to stand up for our industry and for business. And I can't thank you enough for that. And as you know, many of us signed letters in support of the principles that we believe in. And you encouraged us to stand up for ourselves. And I just want to acknowledge that great leadership. I have to tell you, on my tax return, I did say something you, but it was not thank. Now, Mr. Rose. Mr. Rose is being awarded with the Game Changer of the Year award. I've known Mike basically through my whole career. I think we've known each other, Mike, for more than 4 decades. We started our careers at Shell. And I got to tell you that Mike is the Bobby Orr of the oil and gas industry. He plays the game differently. He sees the field differently. Mike had an up and coming rising career at Shell, and most normal people would have been happy that that was good enough, but not Mike. So Mike left Shell in an entrepreneurial spirit, and he started his first company called Berkeley Petroleum. Huge success, sold the company for 9 figures. And again, a normal person would have said, that's it for my career, I've reached the pinnacle. But not Mr. Rose. Mr. Rose goes and starts his next company, Duvernay Oil. And of course, not satisfied with selling his first company for $1 billion, he sells his next company for $6 billion. And the story is, you might say, who was dumb enough to pay $6 billion for their company? Well, I got to tell you, you're looking at him right here. Now, again, any normal person after starting and selling 2 companies successfully would stop, but not Mr. Rose. And so Mr. Rose starts Tourmaline Oil, as you've heard, Canada's largest producer of natural gas now. Now, just to give you some sense of scale of what Mike has achieved, they produce about 640,000 barrel oil equivalent a day of product. Now, in the developing world, the average person in the undeveloped world, the average person uses 3 barrels of oil a year. So you can think of Tourmaline as providing energy for over 75 million people every year. And I think that's incredible. Now that's Mike's business success, but for me, that's not what defines Mr. Rose. He's a man of extraordinary character. He's dedicated to his family, to his community, to the industry, and to our country. And so I ask you to warmly welcome Mike Rose, a great Canadian and Game Changer of the Year.